Okay. So I was streaming Genshin Squadra earlier, which unfortunately ended because the game crashed on me. I just said, man, screw it, and then I just pretty much found something today for dinner, and then I just pretty much went over here. So yeah, let's go ahead and continue exploring Snezhnaya. What is this? We're on top of there. Alright, what do I gotta do here? How many layers are nested in this doll? 8, 9, or 10? Is there a way I can check? There's gotta be a hint somewhere. No, never mind then.
Certainly went out of your way for this, didn't you?
Well, I mean, it didn't
It's
take
all
much
yours.
effort. I mean, I just kind of winged it and said 8, and that was correct. Maybe I can wing it in the lottery and I'll actually win some money. Let's see here real quick. Can make Lechias and Fusey with Mir, and the big fault demigods with the final god of demon destroy form. Okay.
Take a break.
No, my friend could keep up with it. It was just the heart was in the way. The last word. But it was just destroyed, so alright. Yeah.
How tiresome. Pick up the pace.
Like with this particular ability, this was the one thing that
Come on, keep up.
what's her name had going for Mizuki.
Pick up the pace.
And it was, but her cooldown was like 3 seconds. Just like a snowball. Is this a commission? No, it's a world quest that I just randomly walked upon. No, pro making a snowman. Well, I mean, well, I got it. What do I even do? What is this? Oh,
Huh?
see, you're pro making a snowman. Okay, that's better. Oh, okay. Stop, 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 stop. Oh. Get the other controller so it'd stop. Unfortunately, I got an achievement for doing the wrong thing, I believe. Oh, never roll the biggest snowball.
Come on, keep up. Pick up the pace.
All because... Oh. Okay. Another try, Jesus Christ. Let's see here. Just 10 more days for the custom Super Saiyan 4 outfit. Seeing a lot of NPCs for the Super Saiyan 5 with white fur. Yeah, don't worry, they'll be using mods to do that. I think it's about 40 I gotta go through. That's no man's fire. Well, that's kind of, backwards. But yeah, I got a remarkable chest out of it at least.
So, what's inside? Not that I care.
Super Saiyan 5. Oh, you mean them just having 9 and having the God transformation.
How tiresome. Take a break. Come on, keep up.
Well, I'm going the right direction at least.
Pick up the pace.
Hold on. Please display your invitation letter or permit. Glupov does not accept meeting requests without a prior appointment. You'll have to apply per the advertised booking process and wait until your invitation letter is issued. Might I ask who you're hoping to visit? Another one who thinks the rules don't apply to them. I don't understand why people think they can just talk their way in here. You don't just show up and land a meeting with the Harbinger. But I have to go through the motions for protocol's sake. Honestly, it's such a waste of time asking when I already know what the answer's gonna be. Wait a moment. I'll pass on your message. If Child is unavailable, you'll have to go through the proper procedure. Lord Child is a busy man. He's probably not in Glupov at present. If I were you, I'd cut your losses. No point waiting any longer. Even if you two are old friends as you claim, please understand that the Fatui Harbingers are often busy with their official duties. They tend not to stay in Glupov for extended periods. Next time, stick to the rules. You'll make life easier for both of us, hmm? Greetings, Lady Marionette.
I'll take care of our guest here. It's her first time in Snezhnaya, so it's no surprise that she doesn't know the rules yet. I trust no choice words have been exchanged. No misunderstandings I should be aware of.
No, Lady Marionette. No incidents to report. Whew. That was a close call. Good thing I played it cool.
Is that right? Good to know. Wait, where's Paimon? Under the weather? That's hard to imagine. She's always buzzing with energy. I take it she's still adapting to the climate. Happens to a lot of people. It's even colder here than in Nodcry. Has she seen a doctor? I can get you one if you need. All right then. Well, let me know if you run into any other problems. Why else? I was just about to sit down for some much-needed tea time when I heard that an old friend of Tartaglia's had shown up outside. No appointment, nothing.
Let's see here. I want to spend my star coins, but I have the feeling the 7th festival is real. Yeah, they might do one last one, just so they can get like the 7. And that'll be when they do Xenoverse 3. But do you have any ideas or any sort of speculation as to who the next 3 characters are going to be? Because they've been doing 3 in terms of festival characters. Even though I would much rather want custom keys for characters, but that ship has long sailed.
And as obnoxious as it may be to show up uninvited at Glupov, I couldn't help but take pity on the poor soul who was waiting outside in vain. So I had no choice but to abandon my freshly brewed piping hot tea and come to see this mystery guest for myself. Well, I felt our time working together in Nodcry warranted some courtesy. I couldn't exactly let you freeze to death out here in the wind. Unfortunately, I can't invite you inside either. The rules of Glupov wouldn't allow it, and as a harbinger, I have to lead by example. On the plus side, Snezhnograd actually has some class, unlike Nasha Town. Torchlight Books has a very nice selection of teas and cakes, so we can catch up there. Your treat, of course. Because I already wasted one perfectly good cup of tea today. That's why.
Well, I guess Queen of Leaks, I mean, he needs it, I guess. They don't need another DLC.
Certainly went out of your way.
They can have a free update, but nothing else you gotta pay for. Nothing. Well, I think we've been to this thing before when the Spin Kai Tai came out. That's what I thought the game was gonna end. But they have at least one person was in most toys clothing anyway. Yeah, again, it's like I don't know. I don't know what else they could really add like that, assuming they do have one.
I've ordered for the both of us. No objections, I assume. I'm sure you trust my
And everybody's
taste.
still gonna be with them. I mean, look, I'm mad about that still.
Okay,
But,
let's get down to business.
yeah,
I'm guessing you
like,
don't actually have
I'll
any
try to get
urgent
over it.
business
It still
that
annoys me,
Tartaglia
though, that he
has
should have been in the game and
You just want information.
he's not there.
Right? Wanna take a guess? Of course you'd say that. You shouldn't underestimate Counselor Tartaglia, you know. That's right. I'm sure you've heard of the Snezhnograd Vetcha by now. Well, he's busy preparing some paperwork for their next meeting. They'll be discussing yet another extension to Project Stuja. It's basically all anyone cares about in the Vetcha these days. Yeah, he's more of the shoot first, ask questions later sort, isn't he? It all started with a very detailed letter that Capitano left for the Jester, Piero, before leaving for Natlan. In that letter, he detailed the future arrangements for his subordinates. All of his key people were reassigned to Tartaglia. I guess he'd already prepared to leave us for good all the way back then. But Piero didn't reveal the contents of the letter until the events in Natlan had concluded. That was his reaction, too. Why me? With a bewildered look on his face. He'd always assumed Capitano looked down on him. He was a man who kept his thoughts to himself and barely spoke to him the whole time they'd known each other. But he occasionally brought Tartaglia along to my tea parties back in the day. So to the rest of us, it was clear that Capitano had quite a lot of respect for his young comrade. By the rest of us, I mean my tea party regulars. Arlecchino, Rosaline, and... actually, not Columbina. She was probably oblivious to it. Anyway, then the Liu-S situation happened. Normally, it took a lot to get under Capitano's skin, but that time he was furious. It's not really my place to talk about it, though. You can ask Tartaglia about it sometime. Basically, Tartaglia probably had the wrong idea about Capitano all along. Right up until Piero revealed the letter he'd left behind. Capitano believed that despite Tartaglia's immaturity, he showed great potential. Plus, he possessed a kind of purity rarely seen among members of the Fatui. Yeah, it's one of the few things that I'd agree those two have in common. But there's one other reason why Capitano chose Tartaglia to assume command of his troops. He knew that after he was gone, several of the others would swoop in on his army like vultures, with the ones who stood to benefit the most being the rooster Pulcinella and Regrator Pantalone. Once they divided Capitano's troops between them, they'd be more powerful than ever. No one would be able to stop them. So, you can see why Capitano chose to hand that letter to Piero, right? Exactly. Piero also needed to back a Harbinger as soon as possible. And all things considered, Tartaglia was the best choice. Even though Tartaglia has had the support of Northland Bank for a long time, he and Pantalone are ultimately not cut from the same cloth. I'd say Capitano made a good judgment call. Anyone else caught in this situation would probably feel like they'd been hung out to dry. His best course of action will be to distance himself from any shady business, while still maintaining friendly relations with Pantalone, but seeking Pulcinella's support at the same time. What's the point in having a tea party if you don't spill a little tea? Besides, none of this is confidential anyway. Ask any journalist out there. They'll give you all the lurid details. You'll see it firsthand if you ever sit in on a session of the Snezhnograd Vetcha. All the factional strife, whether open or unspoken, it plays out for all to see in that one little room. Having a voice in the Vetcha is the only way to steer policies in your favor. So, every person in that room represents a particular interest group. Pantalone, for instance, represents the financial sector, and Tartaglia represents the Fatui soldiers. Personally, I have no interest in political jousting. But since I have a number of engineers and researchers under my command, I have to make their voices heard. Then there's Pulcinella, the linchpin of the Vetcha. He represents politics itself. Everything involves him, so nothing can bypass him. Any issue that comes up, he knows how to mediate. That's what the Tsaritsa values most about him.
I'm starting to see why everyone is so frustrated with the way things are, but also powerless to change it. A complex web of interests connects all parties involved. And the Tsaritsa sitting at the top, adds another layer of complexity. It must be nearly impossible to come up with a perfect solution.
All right, I'm done carrying this conversation. Time for you to answer a question of mine. You must have known that you can get the info you needed from me. So why was Tartaglia the first person you asked to see and not me? I just don't understand, that's all. Anyway, do I really need a reason? Wait. Oh, I think I know what it is. Columbina passed on my message to you before you left Notcry, right? I only meant you should be mindful of which side you're on. Is that actually why you didn't ask for me? Because you took that to heart? You... fair enough. It's not your fault. I blame all these politicians I've been hanging around with lately. Always beating about the bush when they talk. I guess it must have rubbed off on me. Anyway, just ask for my help next time, okay? Little things like this are no problem.
Lady Marionette.
What now? Can't you see I'm on my break? Whatever it is, just leave it on my desk. I'll look at it later.
Sorry to disturb you during your break, ma'am, but I'm afraid it's an emergency.
Isn't it always? I've told you before. Fixing the tracks and transporting ice blocks does not constitute an emergency.
The equipment in Svietlolaitovka is in urgent need of maintenance. With how the weather's been recently, we suspect that the cause is a buildup of snow, exceeding the maximum weight limit. The supports on one of the machines broke and fell, awakening a dormant beast and leaving many of the ice miners trapped in a nearby ice cave. Luckily, Odette's team was nearby and launched a rescue operation, but we're still facing a severe manpower shortage for both the rescue and engineering teams.
I guess that's it then. Our tea party will have to end here. I'm the only engineer you'll need. Do you actually want to come with, or are you just saying that? Nice of you to return the favor. I'll have a couple of people look after Paimon. They can let her know that you had to step out for a while. Given how urgent this is, I'm sure she'll understand. And honestly, I'd rather have your help than anyone else's. Between your skills and experience, you'd be reliable help. Then let's go. You, take 2 people to Podvorier restaurant. Find her room and watch it like a hawk until we get back. If anything happens to Paimon, you'll be answering to me.
Yes, Lady Marionette.
Come on, keep up.
Wait a minute, what is it that he needs? Because I'm picking up everything. Yeah, I'm picking up everything but the flower for him. I have no clue I'm even floating down here. It's at least 700 meters away.
For more snow damselettes.
What's in the fire menus?
Yeah.
How's Paimon talking? She ain't even here.
Take a
Make
break.
sure that's my stop. Some more nearby. Is that right?
Come on, keep up.
Is there a waypoint near here? Hey, focus on that, so I have to go over back here again. Try not to sit. Try not to snap. Here. It's so weird that Paimon is here when she should be resting, like, story-wise. That's two Paimons. How high is it? Okay, it's probably a little lower than.
Huh? All that work for this. They weren't exaggerating. This is really dangerous. It's a good thing only one of them broke. From what I've been told, most of the trapped miners are over in that direction. Yeah, you do that while I check the rest of the equipment. I'll evacuate the people around here as I go. Meet me back here as soon as you're done.
I have to be getting close.
Don't go any further. It's too dangerous here. There's a highly aggressive monster on the prowl. You need to leave, now. Ah, I see. You're the backup from Snezhnograd. Well, I'm Odette. Good to meet you.
Ah, so this is Odette. She was the first member of the Fatui on the scene.
There are 5 people trapped in the cave. Monster type is unknown, and so is its location. Let's go. Every second counts.
Great, they switched it to electric type. That's the element like the least from the Traveler.
Careful. Something's moving.
You know, if I had a fight, then I wonder how powerful C3 Odette is.
This must be the monster's shadow. Looks like a tough opponent.
I can't do nothing. I'm not saying like quick. Like they really gave me electric type for some electric slimes. So Traveler ain't doing squat right now.
Stay back!
This is some old bull. I can't find no sort of a...
Bellowing thunder!
Witness the snow swan's grace. Parada. Together.
They really said, how do we make the Traveler as useless as possible in this particular scenario?
I see them. They're right behind the monster. The monster seems very agitated. It could attack at any moment. Let's make the first move.
Alright.
Waltz of the snowflakes.
Lightning flash!
Shadow me. Crystalline adagio. Together.
There we go. There's that. Apparently 652,000 I was looking for.
We'd have been monster fodder otherwise.
And the thing is, that's what's with 2 people. Imagine if I had other help.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
If I had help of like
Follow this route out.
Chi-Chi or
I will stay behind to watch the rear.
like what's her name? Like Sucrose. She could be doing like 1,000,000 damage.
Come on.
Like
let's go.
effortlessly.
This way.
I'm not gonna lie, I spent so long trying to build these other characters way back when to get a little bit of damage off. And she's over here
I've searched the
doing
area.
600k
Pretty
easily.
sure the monster made a tactical retreat. Yeah, but with us here, it won't be coming back anytime soon. It may be small, but don't be fooled. It's a ferocious beast. People are just food in its eyes. It's lucky we got here when we did. The trapped miners have been successfully evacuated. Time for us to leave.
Wait, this place... There's... something unusual about it.
What is that?
I don't know. It's back?
Guess it has family. This way. Run! Thanks. Let's get out of here.
I got a 5-star weapon, which, by the way, this is, yeah. So that other weapon that the Traveler had when it was like day one, because I was on PS4, yeah, that sword's going bye-bye now, so it's like a new sword to upgrade. Give him a little something special. So where's the Traveler? Well, first off, before I do that... Okay. Now I can go back to the Traveler. Yeah, right here. Yeah, this was going for a while. Wait. Can I upgrade this thing? I guess I can alright. So I have to upgrade with the statue to 7. Interesting. So if I don't have so if I don't have to actually grind for any sort of materials, it saves me a lot of more.
Take a break.
Pretty sure it's the easy way to do this.
Come on, keep up.
Probably going about this in the absolute wrong way. But then again, I'm up here. I guess it's not all bad. I managed to get that calculus. Alright, I'll just teleport back up there.
Everyone's accounted for. We managed to rescue them all. We also placed a sign at the entrance to the cave, warning people to stay away. You really held your own today.
I feel like it would have been cool if the traveler actually got more 5-star weapons that would actually buff travel like through certain regions. Because the only one I know of is this one. So this is already becoming my favorite region right now. She got a 5-star weapon. Pulling for a character super powerful. I like the aesthetic of this place.
I hear the rescue operation was a great success. I knew
Amongst
I
other
could count
things.
on you. What brings you here, Odette? Here for a performance?
No, a Fatui mission. I happened to be nearby and heard the crash.
She hasn't introduced herself then. Odette is the prima ballerina of Snezhnograd. She's quite the celebrity. If you ever hear people mention the two crowning jewels of the Korailievsky troupe, they're talking about Odette and the prima donna, Vodianitsa. On top of that, Odette's also a rising Fatui star. It's looking likely she'll inherit the title of the Fair Lady. She learned all her combat skills from Rosaline herself. Used to be one of her most valued subordinates, too.
You flatter me, Lady Marionette.
If she's Rosaline's protege, that makes me... never mind. There's no need to bring it up. No point making things awkward.
How's progress on your end, Lady Marionette?
Equally successful. I finished reinforcing all the equipment. Took me a little longer without Polonia's help. But the outcome is the same, of course. Even if the heavy snowfall summoned by that monster lasts for another 3 months straight, this equipment won't give way. All right, now that we're done here, it's time to get out of this blizzard. Sure, but Snezhnograd will send someone to investigate and draw up a relief plan. And I guess I'll have to write the incident report myself this time, since it involves a mechanical malfunction. First, Pantalone needs to approve the budget, then Pulcinella has to sign off on the plan. Once they've argued it out and reached a compromise, we can move forward. That's the rough process anyway. Could take anywhere from a couple of weeks to a couple of months, depending on how smoothly it goes. Yup, nothing we can do about it. There's a whole stack of incident reports like this back at the office.
The snow has eased a little for now, but there's no telling when that will change with that monster still at large. Fuel for heating is in short supply, and relief is weeks away. There's no immediate threat to life, but still, it just feels like there should be a better way.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Let's get back to Snezhnograd. When did you get a new sword?
I found it in a cave. It handles pretty nicely.
You have a strange affinity for secondhand swords.
Oh please, you're a Claymore character and barely use your sword.
How tiresome. Pick up the pace.
Is this thing underneath or above? Oh, I found a chest.
Certainly went out of your way for this, didn't you? It's all yours. Take a break. Come on, keep up. Pick up the pace.
I know it's way up there. Just getting a feeling.
tiresome.
Unless, of course, it's down here. Yeah, it's down here. I thought it kept on floating down.
Come on, keep up. Pick up the pace. Pick up the pace.
I did all that and she just looked off. Oh, I guess this is the easier way to go about things. Just drop down when I'm done. Again, if you see Paimon during this, not speaking, just know that it's a side quest. Because, you know, canonically, in the story, she's resting. I'll keep a note of that game.
Yep.
Alright. I was to say if I couldn't get that. Now, needless to say, what? Jack Frost. You know, what I was about to say was, I'm not going to be using that train to teleport to get back over there. I'm just going to teleport. So now I have to find a way to get his balloon back?
How
How am I
tiresome.
going to do that? I'll probably worry about it later. There's a lot of stuff over here that I'll come back for.
Well, if it isn't Counselor Tartaglia, Mr. Big Shot himself.
Go easy on me, all right? I'm still recovering from the interrogation the real Big Shots put me through. Hey, comrade, it's been too long. I heard you came looking for me earlier. Nicest surprise I've had in a while. Good to see you too, Odette. I'm guessing you guys just got back from Sviatlo-Laidovka. How'd it go? Crisis averted?
It went fine.
How about you? Any new developments?
Not really. Same as ever. Growing opposition to Project Stuja, and the usual rebuttals are starting to ring hollow. The results of the mock vote were pretty dire. Pulcinella was fuming. I've never seen the old man so angry.
That's not good news. It takes a lot to rattle him.
Yeah, obviously if push comes to shove, there are ways to crack down on dissent. But...
Sorry, I have to ask something. This is going to sound blunt, but may I?
Huh? Of course, fire away.
It sounds to me like everyone's tearing their hair out trying to figure out how to deal with opposition to Project Stuja. But what exactly is this project's purpose? And how can it be so important that even people like you two refuse to stand up for the ordinary people of Snezhnaya?
Interesting. I gotta hand it to you, comrade. You sure don't mince your words.
Excuse her? What does she mean? Refuse to stand up for ordinary people.
Oh my gosh. How does she dare speak to the Harbingers like that?
Are you interrogating us now?
It's okay, Sandrone. Let me explain. I think I understand where she's coming from. If I could, I'd take your side right now. In fact, my position's very similar to yours. I've only held back on casting a dissenting vote in the Vecha because the Tsaritsa would never let me get away with it. Still, I have a responsibility to the Fatui armed forces, so I do what I can to make their voices heard. Most of them are just regular folks from small towns far from the capital. I'm sure you've seen how much those kinds of places are struggling right now. Oh, and for what it's worth, I'm from Arepasak myself. Things aren't going so swell there either. The Tsaritsa wants to create a better, safer future for the people of Snezhnaya, but she's thinking long term. I don't doubt that from where you're standing, Project Stuja seems to be creating all sorts of issues for everyone. But considering the Tsaritsa's vision for the future, these are sacrifices worth making. Sounds cold, I know. But I promise it's not as black and white as it seems. Maybe Sandrone and I can't oppose Project Stuja outright, but we're constantly raising our concerns in Vecha meetings. And even though we can't put an end to it, there are plenty of other ways to make a difference. We're trying everything we can think of, and so is Pulcinella. I respect Her Majesty the Tsaritsa and trust her decisions. But at the end of the day, I'm still just a normal guy who cares deeply about my homeland. And my family, who all live here. There's no way I would ever abandon them.
As contentious as things can get within the Vecha, there's no selfishness or malice behind it. Everyone wants to get through this period as smoothly as possible. The issue is that there's no way of pleasing everyone under the present circumstances. Most of the time, we're trying to decide on the lesser of two evils, which obviously isn't a great look. But that is not the same thing as being blindly loyal to the Tsaritsa. No one's got their head in the sand here. We're all well aware of the way things are. We're just doing our best to make it work.
In fairness to Sandrone, she rushed to Svietlo Laidovka's aid the moment she heard that people were in danger. And even Tartaglia, who used to only care about the thrill of the fight, is clearly doing his best to rise to the demands of his new role as counselor.
Hey, come on. There's only so much we can say, so don't press us too hard. Look, I know how untenable the Tsaritsa's position looks if you don't understand her motives. Maybe you've heard already, but she's currently leading her army on a campaign to the east to defeat the monster that's been causing these brutal blizzards. Striking that monster down will be a significant step in dealing with the present energy crisis. As laser-focused as she is on realizing her lifelong ambitions, she's still putting time and energy into taking down this powerful monster. To me, that says a lot. If she thought Snezhnaya and its people didn't matter in the grand scheme of things, why would she waste her time on something like this? Thanks. I meant every word I said, though. I wasn't just trying to placate you. I've already done more than enough diplomacy for one day.
I still think this adventurer raises a very important point. Our two Harbingers have made their positions very clear. But there are many others in the Vecha who must feel trapped and forced to vote against their conscience. I think it's a very valuable quality to be willing to speak one's mind, despite the risk of offending powerful figures.
You can say that again.
Well, I thought I saw somebody in the
I highly
background
doubt
just
we'd
now.
feel the need to explain ourselves so much if we didn't know you so well.
Forgive me, adventurer, but might I be so bold as to ask about your background? How is it that you can converse so openly with two Harbingers?
Oh, haven't you been properly introduced?
Easier said than done. I like to think I'm not the kind of person who goes around busting open people's old wounds.
I've only learned her name so far, and no details of her experiences. Is something wrong?
Uh-oh. Is there no avoiding the subject of Rosaline?
No, it's just... Alright, I guess there's no getting around it. This is the world-renowned traveler, who helped resolve the storm terror threat in Mondstadt, cleaned up after the mess I made in Liyue, and then went to Inazuma, where there was a duel before the throne, in which the traveler defeated Rosaline.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I didn't think you two would be seeing much of each other, so I figured it wasn't worth bringing up.
It's fine. It was a long time ago. Sorry. I just remembered that we have a rehearsal coming up. Please excuse me. I should get going.
I've mentioned this to you before, remember? She was Rosaline's most valued subordinate. But they didn't actually get along. Not that Rosaline was really the type of person to make friends, but... death has a way of resolving a lot of conflicts.
Don't let it weigh on you. Like she said, it was a long time ago. It's in the past now.
If I remember correctly, I think I fought her and Inazuma in what, like 2021?
Odette has a very different personality from Rosaline. Give her some time. I'm sure she'll work through it. Oh, by the way, where's Paimon? It's not like her to hide away.
She hasn't been feeling well, so she's resting at Podvorier restaurant. I got a couple of my people to look after her while we were gone.
Oh, right. Sorry to hear that. Poor thing. Reminds me of when Tonya was little. She really felt the cold back then. Used to get ill all the time. I felt so bad for her seeing her lying in bed, coughing. She was so mature for her age, though. Whenever someone came to visit her, she'd greet them with a smile and would never complain. I'm sure Paimon's a good kid, too. You're a little short on manpower, right? Let me have a couple of my people take over for yours. I'll send my most capable and reliable. They'll make sure Paimon can recover in peace.
Well, that would be great. Your people are more qualified.
Hey, don't mention it. I'm sure you have things to do. Hopefully this takes a load off your mind. So no more accusing me of not being on your side, all right?
Already? That was quick.
I'm afraid I can't help you there. Our director's recent movements are confidential. Even we're not in the loop. If you hadn't told me, I never would have known he'd gone south. I assumed he'd been in Glupov this whole time.
Yeah, her in the back string at the statue back there.
I guess I'd better go sort
like
out
I said, I'm going to check back there and see if
situation.
that's actually who I
have
think
some
it
other
is.
work to catch up on at Glupov anyway.
Me too. I have an incident report to write up. Let's leave it there for now.
I guess everyone's in a difficult position. But Tartaglia's right. I have things to do. Things I want to do, and things I ought to do. To start with, I should go ask Alosha if he knows of any way to help Sviatla Ledovka.
Yeah, I knew it was you. Oh, Pokemon trainer. I knew it was you. But that's about the question though, like when's she gonna be coming as a character? And how on earth do I get up there? I guess those two questions are gonna have to find out very soon. Is there anybody else here? No. Well, it's glowing white, but I can't interact. I'm assuming there's somebody else here. She can't be the only one. She lost to Diluc. Well, so far I've had a weapon and I've had sucrose, so still purple.
Take a break.
5 tries. Wait a minute, this is like that place by the chasm. Alright. Getting close. Gotta cough. Okay. So, 1, 2. So we're getting close. So I just gotta figure out where it is. Did you point at that time? No. Where is this thing? There's gotta be a different way to do this. Like an easier way. Oh, okay.
So, what's inside? Not that I care.
Well, I guess on the bright side of things, seeing how you lost to D-Luke, it is guaranteed to the next character, so there's that. Still unfortunate because D-Luke wants to show his face while she knows Naya's out here, like he's relevant right now.
How tiresome.
Like, he ain't even the one getting a buff right now. Like, he's so far to the back of the line, even Risley got a buff. Like, Risley, Yamiko, Mizuki, Beto, Chi-Chi, and freaking, who got a buff before he did. Like, it was like Venti. But I'm assuming that whenever he gets his buff, will probably be around the same time that Jean gets her buff.
How strange. This sword seems to be vibrating of its own accord. It's a very faint vibration, but it's getting stronger as I get closer to the statue of the Seven. Does this sword have some connection to the statue? But all it does is vibrate, even when I touch it. That place I got this sword from was definitely out of the ordinary. Maybe I should try channeling the power of cryo?
I mean, that is what I did earlier. I did cryo.
It worked. There really is something special about this sword.
Alright, now what? Enhance it how? Do I have to do that to every statue? Yeah, okay, so I gotta so every time I do it to a statue, I can level this up by 20. Okay. Fortunately, I know what the next one is. Just gotta go to it.
I don't really understand what just happened, but I'm pretty sure this sword just got a little more powerful. I'll have to try the same thing again when I come across another statue of the Seven. In the meantime, I better go find Alosha.
Okay. How far is it? 200 meters. Okay. Alright. So I got that statue in. Okay. There's cryo weapons. Well, if I'm gonna do that, then I need to switch teams. Here's an idea. Let's use a controller.
This world is full of unsolved mysteries.
So how much more quick did this thing get? I started off it was like 7 or something like that. Okay. Alright. Wait a minute, hold on. Yeah. So it levels up and the refinement rank also increases as well. Okay. Alright, how do I get through here? Let's go over here. Daily uses. I have no clue what this is for, but I'll do that later. Is that treasure? No, it's not. Well, I'm getting a bit distracted. We'll go to this statue.
Pick up the pace.
Who's talking to me?
Come on, keep up.
Actually, no, I think I have to do this. Okay.
So, what's inside? Not that I care.
All right. The easiest way to level up a blade, Shin's 9. Which is exactly why I said earlier this is probably my favorite region. I think the other favorite region I think I had was just all around probably it was an Atlanta Fontaine. I know it wasn't the land of dialogue Inazuma, where you fight a massive amount of enemies, all of a sudden you get a common chest out of it. What you do, fight me? Are you stupid? Oh.
Show me what you got.
Prey spotted.
In case!
Here, boy.
How tiresome.
What's just about to happen? Ooh, you boy, you better unclench your fists. Yeah, that's why I sit down. You don't sit back trying to fight the traveler like a moron. No, traveler, don't use that sword. You just got an upgrade. Don't get me up again now. I'm not trying to start a whole new world quest. I'm trying to. However, I am over here right now, so.
Come on, keep up.
Okay. Oh, yes, I gotta do. Hold on. Let's change this as Naya. And I kept this because for some reason I had a feeling when you like give it to us again, but how come they don't sell these hunting traps? I've had this since like day one.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm over here, I got the statue. There's lots of over here, but it's like Frostbite City. I can tell it's on the map. What is this? I think I know where to go. Well, actually, let me do this first. Let me try to get over here. Actually, I do it from here. To what? Oh. Oh, okay. Goes into a snowball.
Not that I care.
Wheel of life.
And Kate! Take a break. Come on, keep up. You'll regret that. How tiresome.
One down.
Fast. Take a break.
Trees are pretty tough. And I swear to God, for me, a local legend is just a gigantic tree.
Come on, keep up.
Speaking of local legends, I can only imagine what the next what's the thing called Stygian All-Star is going to be.
Take a break.
Speaking of, how much time do I have left for that? A week's time. A week, and then this is 19 days, and then 3 days from now it's probably the best. So I can get my points there. Okay.
So, what's inside? Not that I care.
But yeah, I'm gonna need more like lunar-based characters, or not lunar, I mean just stellar characters, I guess. I'm gonna call it that. Because I know there's gonna be a lot of enemies gonna say, "Oh, you know, I need that to beat them a lot more efficiently," and they've been doing that a lot. Well, that's what I meant to do. No, well, that's what I meant to do in the first place. This just looks like this place looks like the floor's gonna crack.
Take a break.
Close the house. We're doing literally everything but getting that waypoint.
How tiresome.
Hmm.
Gonna be epic.
I know who to take out.
Let's light it up.
What's even the point of the fire? But I say like this is a trouble. With that and where's the hole? Oh, right there. Oh, okay, I see. So now I can create another chair. With the chair. Okay, yeah. Why on earth is it right there? Okay, where I gotta put this? Okay, so I gotta put this thing. Pretty sure I gotta put it inside. Yeah, but how you open the box? Huh.
It's a miracle!
A seal? You get the feeling that the floor is falling. Never mind. Where'd it go?
Off we go!
Oh, okay, cool.
Now that's what I call treasure!
Right about that, Bennett. Alright, Bennett, I'm gonna need you out for a little bit. I only had you for that particular instance, since you don't necessarily work with this team.
I will bring my notebook.
I know it's weird to have Chichi on my team for this long, but she does help a lot with the superconduct damage. Or at least the stellar conduct, is what I mean to say. Still can't find this thing. Alright, well, they're over here. I guess at that waypoint, I'll get to where I need to be with the plants in this area. Fortunately, when I go over there, you can track them himself.
Take a break.
Orders given. Orders received.
What a joke!
Anything I can trade for some Mora?
How tiresome.
One second, just joining a party. Can't get to those flowers. I feel like going out there is probably a bad idea. You know, you're blocking my sun. Is that that thing right there? You know, nothing right now.
Welcome to the... Welcome to the...
Hmm? Oh, there's another one. So he's a local legend. Of course he is. Why is he not a local legend? By any means, is he going to be one of the opponents in Stygian All-Stars that's going to annoy the crap out of me? That's going to scream, you should have pulled for Odette. Because every time these come, it's always, oh, you should pull for such and such. Well, now I pull for Columbina, so if any other Notcry enemy shows up, I can just pick her and just deal with them efficiently. I've never seen so many of these particular remarkable chests so close to one another. Oh, Alosha. Do I need to have him in the party for something like that to happen? Excuse me. Ooh.
Hello there. How can I help?
Ah, sure thing. Give me a second, I'll go fetch them for you.
It's a familiar story. I've had similar experiences. Although Snezhnegrad doesn't deliberately delay or withhold relief, those first few days of waiting for help are always the hardest. It's a fundamental contradiction. If emergency relief can't be delivered in time, what's the point in even calling it emergency relief? Not necessarily. I think there's a good chance that Kresny Crystal from Stratomeros will start flowing into the market. When we resolve Stratomeros' energy issue, it's like we open the floodgates. A huge backlog of Crystal is now available to the townspeople. There's no way they can use it up at once. A lot of them will probably stockpile it and slowly work their way through. Probably a good idea, since energy prices are only going to keep rising. But there will always be people who urgently need Mora. Exactly. At the current prices, selling Crystal is an easy way for an ordinary person to make a fortune. Hey boss, how much do I have left in my account?
1 second, let me check. So, you're planning on buying the Crystal out of your own pocket?
Yeah. I don't know if I have enough, so I'll chip in a little extra and buy as much as I can afford. No, it's fine. You're new to Snezhnaya, and you have your own living expenses to worry about. Besides, you're already providing the train.
Here's your Mora. See what you can find at the market. But I doubt there'll be much Crystal left.
Yeah, well, can't hurt to take a look. Let's see. Huh?
Oh, Alosha, and... Hello?
I didn't realize you two knew each other. Yeah, I take on some odd jobs in the city to supplement my hunting income. Sometimes I work as a cleaner or prop hand at the theater where Odette is one of the big stars, so I've met her a few times. When the weather's as bad as this, it's better for a hunter to adapt than to keep looking for game.
Yes, and we sometimes need extra help.
Wait, why is the atmosphere so awkward? I thought things went pretty smoothly in Svietlolaidovka. So, what brings you here, Miss Odette? Looking for some new props?
No. After I got back to the theater, I couldn't stop thinking about the situation in Svietlolaidovka. It bothered me so much, I couldn't focus on my dancing. So I decided I'd come here and see if there's anything I can do. You too, I presume. I suppose that's why you're here. I didn't feel comfortable expressing my true opinions in front of the Harbingers. Not least because ordinary Fatui like me don't even know what Project Stuja is all about. Without knowing the full picture, I can't make sense of it. And at some point, if things aren't making sense to me, I can't just keep going along with it.
So many people feel the same way. They wish they could do something, but all kinds of reservations hold them back. Explains why groups like the Rokot are springing up to fill the gap.
Yes. Well, that's one option. But there are risks to consider with organizations like that. The Fatui does not encourage their activities.
Right, because things can get out of hand, and it's hard to hold the right people accountable when they do. I've heard about a few cases like that.
Sandrone said Odette was on track to inherit the title of the Fair Lady. If so, she'll be able to find out what Project Stuja is really about. Still, it's probably a little soon to ask her about that. There may be more to the story.
What's on your mind? I think we can both agree that no matter which side you're on, it can't stop you from doing the right thing. Where there's a will, there's a way. I know what Rosaline did while she was abroad. You made the right decision, so no hard feelings. So, what's your plan?
Oh, we were gonna buy some Crystal. I heard there's some on the market right now.
Funny. I had the same idea. In that case, let me pay. I can claim it back as mission expenses. The real issue here is that government relief is behind schedule. Surely it makes more sense for the state to cover these costs than for us to pay out of our own pockets.
True. It's a huge expense after all.
Let me see. I'll take it all, please. And I'll be needing a receipt. Right. Choose mission budget under the expense category, but be sure to specify emergency rescue operation in the description. Otherwise, the normal reimbursement limit will apply. Let's book this train. Regulations say that if we need to transport Kresnik Kristall during Project Stuja, extra carriages can be added 1 hour before departure. That should do it. The train will be escorted to its destination by Fatui guards.
This is my first time seeing you handle Fatui affairs, Miss Odette. It seems you're as skilled an officer as you are a dancer.
You flatter me. It's only because I've been doing both my whole life.
Anyway, I bet you've been non-stop today, am I right? Any idea how Paimon's doing?
What's wrong? Who's Paimon?
Her travel buddy hasn't been feeling well. She caught a cold right after they got to Snezhnaya.
Sounds like she's important to you. I can't believe you've been dealing with this on top of everything you've been doing to help the people of Snezhnaya.
I've got nothing going on right now, so I'll join you. I want to see how she's doing.
May I come too? I have some candy that someone gave me back in Svietlolaidovka. Plus, I know a little bit about relieving cold symptoms.
Oh, I'm sure she'll instantly become your friend, seeing as how you're offering her candy.
All right then, let's go. I still don't know what the deal is between these two, but at least the tension seems to have vanished. A good sign, hopefully.
Okay. So there's that. All the way up here. I do need to find a way to get to these other statues of the Seven. I know how though. Truck nearby. Oh, I see this cat seems to be just enjoying himself up here.
Just a second, Mama. I won't be long.
Okay, once I get to the statue of the Seven that I need, I'll turn the stuff in. Oh, I can step into the train, okay. Alright, so this way my character isn't running about the way it normally does. I just go back here and just observe. Yeah, I do like this. I can also catch up on some Discord stuff along the way. Because comment-wise, it seemed to be all caught up, which is good. Nothing I missed or anything. As I've probably said before, you're only going to see this once. Because after this, I'll just be using the waypoints. I guess I reached my stop. Where am I? Oh my god. I was trying to go over here, messed it all on. I do that for no reason. But, maybe, you know what, no. It wasn't for no reason. Perhaps I can make something out of nothing with this trip and just try to get the waypoints from this direction. I didn't realize that. I assumed that when I clicked on that I was going over here.
Take a break. Pick up the pace. Pick up the pace. How tiresome.
I guess it's also a good investment that I do this at the event. That is another world quest or something to go where I have to go over here. So I'll try to get here early. Nice surfaces. Some heavy surfaces
I'm
and
being
cement.
choppy, but I'm also on the phone, so.
Oh, no. You're good. Just streaming Genshin Impact right now. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, that's good because I was streaming Genshin Squadron earlier, and then after our team won, like the game just crashed. So I just ate dinner and I went back over here.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's alright. So I'll just go ahead and just play this game then. Alright. There's a couple of waypoints I can get.
Come on, keep up.
These turrets? Oh, you're here. It's been a while since I whooped you behind.
How tiresome.
Oh, so you're still getting clapped as usual. You're whooping you since Dragon Spine. I'm assuming that I gotta use fire.
Life goes on.
Gotcha.
Come on, keep up.
Take a good look. Don't want to miss anything.
Beware of the balls. Well, I guess I can keep that in mind then. Where this boss thing. On the shoot, right then. What I have to do is not touching the ground? Alright, how am I gonna do this? So that's somehow do is not touching the ground. Okay. So is this? Gotta go back. I can't. Okay. So how do I get through there then? There's gotta be an easier way to do this. So oh. Okay, so it comes back, I have to do that. Okay. This is perfect. I gotta use this. Okay. No, this is the wrong trajectory. Here. Okay. Oh, there's more. I should have known there was more. Alright, with that I can refund this now, since I no longer need to do that. Let's see. So I have to use the stuff on my inventory to try to solve this stuff. Alright, which brings us to the next waypoint. That was it. Okay. I got plenty of time.
Rise, sacred name, fortune preserve.
Fighting frog!
Bullseye! It's dog eat dog!
A spot of tea time entertainment.
Unfortunately, the Traveler's not doing a lot of damage right now because I'm pretty sure, if I remember says it correctly, that she has not only this particular sword that's at level 60, but she has a pyro artifact. Yeah, pyro damage bonus. Because I never switched the Natlan set.
So, what's inside? Not that I care. Time for more snow damselettes.
Stack, huh? So I have to copy that thing, huh? Yeah, then I have to push it forward. Don't mind me, just checking your common chest.
So, what's inside? Not that I care.
What piece of music go with it? Now, is that a treasure I saw over here that somebody has to get beat up for?
Ready or not.
Take a break. How tiresome.
Run.
Life goes on.
Come on, keep up.
Shut up. Run faster.
So, what's inside?
To be fair, though, if you ran any faster, you would have slipped and fell like a cartoon straight through this ice. Alright, now where am I? Get right here. Serious?
How tiresome.
Just do like this time.
Take a break. How tiresome.
All because I crashed. I crashed one time. This isn't the waypoint. I gotta find that guy again. Okay. Okay. I got this. Just don't crash. Well, I tried to crash, but Hold on. I'm gonna use the other controller for this one. It's not because it's difficult, because it's not. I just need more control. Well, it's a little bit. That was a little bit.
Take a break.
Because somehow I managed to get like a farther away with the other controller, which I'll probably just stick to. The thing with this was that if I mess up even in the slightest, like trajectory-wise, I can't go back easily. There we go. This is where I crashed. Look. Don't you dare. There we go.
Yeah.
What the heck? Okay, now I need to making us some bull now, game. You know what I got to
How
change right here.
tiresome.
I think I hit my, like, we was doing handstand push-ups and handstand press out in the grass, too. I fucked my nose. I hit my head on the floor so fucking hard.
Let the wind lead.
Good, though.
All right,
My nose
let's head
not
off.
by irritation. My nose. The sauce got it.
Yeah, I had to give him a little bit of screen time so I can get that challenge done.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Orders given. Orders received.
Fine. Into the wind.
Gray spot. Here, boy.
Shut up.
Take a break.
So we're doing this the hard way.
One down.
Win.
Come on, keep up.
Just you?
Gotta get that video from me. Push-ups at the last. All lost.
Huh? All that work for this. How tiresome.
Peace.
Pick up the pace. Yeah.
I don't know. I was good.
Nice try, but that's my hiding spot. What is it? Corner of the map is bad over here.
Fall back.
Try this! Back in business.
Yeah, nice spot to take cover in.
Pretty good haul.
Need new rounds. Fall back.
Time to catch my breath. Gotta recharge.
Taking cover.
Frag out.
Not good.
You're right, it's not good. Fortunately, you guys can take a little bit of a break. Alright. Anybody else here?
Pretty good haul. Back in business.
You've got nerve.
Reload.
God, for the enemies. Okay.
Forward. Fencing. Now, let's bring the ball. See? Here we are going to the case. I turn the tap and we are going to do the game. Let's hang and we're going to pretend we're making a helicopter from. See? Yes. Generate the kick and leading the hip. Ready? Generating a hip movement and a kick. With little sway, made a slight kick to rotate. Eight, force the add a little more swinging and we also
How do I get out of this?
Oh no, I know what a lot of these enemies.
guide the body. Now to finish and grab it. Thing I recommend is that you don't in because and they are going to hit the ball either too high.
Ahí vemos, ¿no?
Light him up!
Maybe if I can lure him over here, I could probably...
Need a refill.
Okay. Second I thought I was dead.
State number 2. Change of tactics. Light him up. Need a refill. I'm on my last leg now.
This guy was supposed to heal. Okay, good. Okay, we're struggling against these guys right now. I'll probably upgrade these guns later. How far can I shoot them? It's pretty far. So if I can just keep my distance, I'm cool.
Reload.
What do you do, get his health back?
Mind the rhythm. Need a refill.
Alright, then I guess we gotta get a little closer then. Oh, cool. I got 20 Puma gems and 100,000. That. I'll keep those in mind. Alright. I should probably get that statue to 7.
Come on, keep up. Time for more snow.
Follow the wind.
There's a problem here for sure.
I forgot which of those I haven't been yet. Can't go just yet. I feel like I'm probably just gonna have to walk there. Unless there's an easier way. So I'm over here. You know what? As soon as this thing's on the move, I can just go ahead and follow this train over here. But yeah, to answer your question over there, that was like I guess that's supposed to send over there. Well, I mean, you know, minus the outfits of that game, at least. Perhaps doing this is a good idea. Can't even talk to her. Why is it every single time when I go over here, it goes all the way around over here again?
Next stop, Tomorrow. Passengers heading for Not Cry who have completed the necessary.
You know what? I'll open the door. No. Let's not talk. Let's just open the door and just fly out.
How tiresome.
Yes. This is my stop. Because it's painfully obvious that every other time I try to get that particular location, I'm always given a runaround and go immediately back over here. If I gotta walk, hold on, how about that? No, if I gotta walk there myself, I'll do that. And no, I don't need to do that. I just like seeing who's here. This also helped me get some more materials later, so just in case. Alright, top of that, this is here. So maybe I guess this place was not a complete waste of time. Like the last place. Which was, I think, actually this place, actually, funny enough. Alright.
How tiresome.
It's gonna be a long walk. You know, I should have did thinking of it now if I could rewind time. While I was over there, I should have checked it up to see if how far I was into that place, and then I would just got up, like just right then and there. Instead, I waited too long. I feel like I could try that again with the train. Just when I'm at a good spot, I can just leave myself.
Come on, keep up.
All right. There's a treasure up there. Wait, no, yeah, it's treasure up there.
Pick up the pace. Pick up the pace.
You might be hearing that a few times. I'm trying to get to places a little faster.
Huh? Huh? certainly went out of your way for this, didn't you? It's all yours. Strange footsteps.
Fine. Revenge knows me. Gotcha.
How tiresome.
Well, I think I found my most annoying enemy. Not even because they're tough, it's just because I find them, like, audibly annoying.
Learned my lesson. Certainly went out of your way.
Alright. Okay. There's a lot of these things here.
Into the wind.
Another door. I suppose I'm supposed to be a snowman again and break the door open. So I have to find 3 friends of his. He immediately bolted over there. He was
Time to go.
He was tired of playing pinball with those 2 little constructs. All right, but that's 1 down. I need 2 more to go. Strange hook. A new hook, huh? I don't know how he got in there. But what do I use to get this hook out? Alright, let's see here. There you go. And that gave me wolf's net? That's a precious chest.
Brings a smile to my face.
That much it does, Kazuha. Who else is in here? Alright, these guys are happy.
Come on, keep up.
I hope it's not all the way up there. Although it very well might be.
How tiresome. Take a break?
Well, all this is because I want to play the long way around, where I know there's a train I can use.
Come on, keep up. Pick up the pace. Yeah. How tiresome.
Okay. There's him, assuming there's another challenge. I'm not serious.
Come on, keep up. How tiresome. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Take a break.
Well, I'll take care of that particular challenge after I get this statue out of the way. Who's attacking me? Oh, I'll deal with you all day.
Time to go. The wind knows it. Fine. Let's do this.
Take a break. Come on, keep up.
Alright, so I have to fight his... have to fight this. I'm not buying those. I'd rather just find the enemy and grind for it. I will only do that when times are too tough. And they're not right now. Let's shadow him again. Beware of the boss. Everything here says beware of the boss. Okay.
Huh? Take a break. How tiresome.
Never mind, there was no train tracks over here to begin with. Yeah, we're right over here, okay. And then there's this place.
There's still a long road ahead.
Wait a minute. Is this sword going above 90? Because after this, there's 2 more to go. Either that or that's just a refinement ranks. Maybe it's just refinement rank. Maybe that's all it is. That also reminds me while I'm here, I gotta turn in my crowd closes over there. Wait a minute, what was that? Oh. No, hold on. What was that? Memory of piercing. Okay, so those are constellations. So this is just like how it was way back in Mondstadt and Liwa. But if it's exactly like that, then I'll get the rest of the constellations from a shop. Although I feel that's not going to be the case. Is that a bolt of lightning I just saw? What is that? Alright, let me go ahead and check up on Paimon. Kind of kept her waiting long enough. I'll get to all this stuff in a bit.
Come on, keep up.
And I'll be seeing you a few versions from now, I'm assuming. If I were to take a guess, probably when Linnea gets her rerun. Assuming that character I'm looking at is a 4-star. That's because I go on. Okay. Again, either it's level 100 or it's just refinement ranks. And this is food stuff. I'm gonna need Columbina to not Columbina. I was saying I start doing that. Complete special equipment project to get discounts. Well, these aren't going to be discounted, I assure you.
What's the next step again?
So eventually the back pain should I figure all this out. Alright.
Hello. Sorry, but there's a sick person recovering in this room. Can I help you?
What happened?
Oh, please, excuse me. Are you the Traveler? Could I take a quick look at your Adventurer Handbook? Master Child said I should verify your identity. Ah, it's really you. Sorry for the inconvenience. We're under strict orders from Master Child to keep this room well guarded. At the same time, we can't interfere with Podvoye Restaurant's business. That would only seem all the more suspicious and draw unwanted attention to this room. Besides myself, a few of my colleagues are stationed in and around the restaurant, in plain clothes, of course. Rest assured, you're in safe hands.
I didn't expect such a high standard of protection.
Well, Master Child handpicked us for this special assignment. We're not about to let anything go wrong. Anyway, I won't keep you any longer. Please, head inside.
Traveler! Alosha, you're back! Oh, hey! Who's our new friend?
Hi, I'm Odette. The Traveler and I crossed paths a few times.
Another friend from the Fatui, huh? You're practically a member yourself by this point. Paimon's definitely on the mend.
Well, if that's the case, you may as well be able to equip the Fatui mask.
Seems like that doctor was right. It's just... Paimon's limbs are still feeling a little chilly.
I have just the thing.
Whoa! What's this? Is that... a flame inside an ice cube? Wait, is this real ice? How's
All keen observations. You're right. This is called Core Ignis. Whenever I've caught a cold in the past, I found I recover much more quickly if I place this by my bed. You're welcome to borrow it.
Awesome! Wow! It's so nice and warm! Oh, it's like magic. Your name was Odette, right? How did you two meet again?
Looks like she's in pretty good spirits. That's a relief. Any progress with your investigation yet? No surprises there, I'm sure. They're not likely to let anything slip. The Rokad, huh? Let me think. Members of the Rokad keep their true identities hidden, but I think there might be someone I can introduce you to. Leave it with me. Meet me at the Korolyevsky troop tomorrow, and I'll tell you how it goes.
Would anyone like a drink? I'm gonna head to the bar.
Paimon will have... maybe some hot milk? Yeah. Paimon's in the mood for something warm. Enough with the secret chat, you two. Let's catch up properly in a minute. Paimon wants to know everything that's happened today. It'll be kind of like tabletop troop. No reason why listening to a story can't be an adventure.
Hello again. Please rest assured, we'll keep a close watch on this place.
Yeah, I no longer need double space.
Who should I invite?
That's someone else's time. That's in yeah, that's way over here.
Take a break. Pick up the pace.
About to pop your phone and off. I'm about to pop your phone. I did this. Did this. I was about to say we done.
That's what freaking. Oh my. So what? You mean to tell me that I was a meter off? Alright.
Ah, Miss Columbina, Miss Sandrone. Thank you for taking the time to join our tabletop troupe.
Oh, she's not supposed to join in this game.
The pleasure's all ours. We haven't really played this before, so we'll be counting on you to show us the ropes.
Don't worry, there's no pressure. The most important thing is that everyone has fun.
That's great. I'm really looking forward to this.
Then let me briefly explain the story. This is an era where vampires and humans coexist. Our story occurs in a city shared by the two races. While not openly hostile, the relationship between humans and vampires is far from harmonious. Now, a murder in the dead of night has completely shattered the delicate balance.
Vampires?
They're a race that survives by drinking human blood. They're a common trope in fantasy novels. Have you read any stories like this before, Miss Columbina?
I think I may have heard of them. So, what do we do in this story?
First, everyone needs to decide what character they want to be. You can choose any identity and profession you like, provided it fits the setting.
What character do I want to be?
If you're having trouble deciding, you can team up with someone else and let them think of a character for you.
Oh, you mean we can let someone else create our backstories?
Oh, that sounds like fun. Let's all do that. I'll leave my character sheet to you, Chlorand.
Then you can decide my character, Sandrone, and I'll think up the perfect role for you.
Works for me. I wasn't sure what profession to pick anyway.
Is everyone finished? I can't wait to see what mine says. I'm a merchant who plies her trade in a city where vampires and humans coexist. Wait a minute. Game Master, this character sheet is suspiciously similar to my last one. Even the stats are the same. You just copied the whole thing.
No matter what I give you, you'll still find some weird way to derail the story. Besides, I think this type of shrewd, boisterous character suits you right down to the ground.
Hey!
Let me see who I am. I'm a big bad vampire. During the day, I like to sleep at home, only going outside to take strolls in the garden at night when the moon is out.
No, I'm surprised none of these particular portraits are actually on the costumes for these characters in this game.
I like to sing, and I use my voice to lure in my prey. No one who's seen into my eyes has ever lived to see the sunrise. Is this how you see me, Sandrone?
Don't you think it suits you? Plus, it's a fascinating character.
All right, but I still want to try my best to be a slightly kinder-hearted vampire.
Whatever you think is best. Right, let's see mine. I'm an elegant, noble lady who likes to tinker with inventions in my room. I go to sleep very late and keep a highly irregular schedule. Hey! What sort of person introduces themselves like this? But I'm also a vampire hunter. When someone in the city is in danger, I bravely use my inventions to save them. Huh?
It's candy, ladies. Can't do that shit no more in the generation that we live in now, though.
I think it's exactly like you.
But based on these
Just the
introductions,
old
it
shots.
seems like Miss Columbina and Miss Sandrone's characters should be sworn enemies.
Well, it certainly seems like this story is going to throw up some fascinating developments.
Ugh, I can't wait.
I feel like this story is gonna throw up a lot of headaches.
Yo,
You're worried how this will play
you
out,
probably
aren't
don't
you,
know,
Sandrone?
but they used to give out
Because
like
I'm an evil, blood-sucking vampire?
these plastic, white, like styrofoam
Worried
cups
about
with
is
ice
missing
in
my chance to set your character
By the way,
straight.
like, what's the story? Sure, just so you know that. Just let you know that.
You had a candy lady back in your
Game really
got a
is quite
clean lady.
fun.
Oh,
So you're old head. They admitted it. Nah, I think you're definitely a old.
definitely a what?
And then the
This tabletop troop game really is quite fun. Yes,
oh,
I
you
think the
definitely
big
a
bad
old head.
vampire should
It's
be heading
okay though.
home too.
Okay.
That is so fun. Watching these games. But ranking for waiting players is bad.
Okay. So since I've already done this one, I feel like the next person I do the tea time with would probably be who was on the list?
Sorry.
Oh, okay, that's a lot of stuff. Okay. Actually this even tells you where all the treasures are too. So well, that's because the person actually put that there. Okay, interesting. I'll try to get these waypoints out of the way. So also give me a chance to look around a little more. That local legend gonna have to wait a little bit though. I get the feeling I'm gonna screw up. Well, actually, not. Are you serious? Actually, there's this particular well quest to do as well. Hmm. Well, I feel like it is because I could have that the first time.
So, what's inside? Not that I care. Come on, keep up.
Fries.
Okay, how tiresome.
I'll keep this close.
Alright, I'll get over there as soon as I collect this stuff though.
I'll keep this close.
How did he even get in here?
Gotcha.
I got idea.
Come on, keep up. Take a break.
I think the game should have warned me about throwing arrows.
Tiresome.
Fortunately, I have her. Makes things a lot easier. And the faster I play, the faster I can get to my destination. So.
Take a break.
I haven't seen you guys in a while. Abyss Mage.
Life goes on.
Doggy dog!
How tiresome. for this. Take a break.
Oh no, oh, there's the other guy back there. So we didn't worry about him actually.
How tiresome. Cha.
Well, I'll deal with him.
Come on, keep up. Take a break.
What am I doing?
Come on, keep up.
Right, got him out safely. Okay. It's a little easy, isn't it?
Certainly went out of your way
All
for
right,
this,
then.
didn't you? It's all yours.
That must be for that particular thing I had to do. Okay, so I actually got one of the three things then. For that. Okay, so now I have to...
Ready or not.
How tiresome. Got a death wish?
You can split his head too doing that. Fucking read. Oh, what's the thing called I need for? Oh, yeah, okay, that's actually what I need. It's the flocking weed. Next requires lucky combat. Excellent missions nearby. No difficult more nearby. I guess I'll keep that in mind.
Not that I care.
Wait, you I think he's playable. He looks like a 4-star though. So. So what exactly is his element then? I gotta pay attention a little more. Okay, so Ecor. I'm assuming Animo, if not Cryo. I am quite literally starting every possible world quest. I'm not going to be able to finish all of them tonight, obviously, but at least I know where to go. So, if memory serves it correctly, he said that I couldn't go there because of a frostbite or something. Probably world quest or story based, because looking at this particular like blue light right here. But I want to say something. What location is this?
Time for more snow, damselettes. How tiresome.
Yeah, let's try to go over here. Like this boss at least wants to see what it's about. Okay. It's very likely that I'll try to get this waypoint. I'm not sure what this is. Meeting Point Chronicle. I'll go over there as well. No, what I was gonna say was I was gonna try to get the waypoint, fight that boss, and then I'll probably do more of this later. But
Here, boy!
Come on, keep up!
Shut up! Run faster.
Certainly went out of your way for this, didn't you?
well, where do I even start? Alright. Okay, so I gotta hit these things here. You can see it now.
A reward on the road.
Freaking understand.
How tiresome. Yeah.
Know all these things? I really got bumped off by nothing just now. I'll go there just a second. I'll find out where it is.
Take a break, pick up the pace.
Okay. Well, try to collect as much of these guys as possible as well. I usually use the crystal cores to make the resin, so I can pretty much like grind stuff a lot faster.
How tiresome.
Pretty much near there.
One down. Take a break.
Well, if I was ever running low on raw meat before, I'm not gonna be after this. Alright, what is it that this boss does? I need to get used to every boss here because there's a slight chance that they might appear near the Stygian Onslaught as part of the best. So I need to figure out what this guy's capable of. Destroy the orbs or using stellar glimmer reaction. Well, of course, because why not?
Sacred name, fortune preserve.
Let's test my hypothesis. How tiresome.
Oh, you guys behind me. I'll find these in a little bit, so I can level them up a little further. Speaking of leveling people up, okay, that's all I need is just this. And then I need to fight that boss in Nightcry one more time so I can level up both Columbina and Nefer. Because I was working on those two before Nightcry, not Nightcry, before Snezhnaya came out. Because just use the same thing. I could actually probably send her right now, actually. Yeah, let me do that. I'll send her, and then when I get the materials, I could do the same for Columbina.
Keep up.
You are fish. Oh, okay. So...
Take a break.
Very nice, I guess.
Pick up the pace.
Wait a minute, am I doing a... I'm trying not to do too much of this unless, of course, this is part of the, Oh, no, it is part of the,
Traveler? Shh, I'm hunting. Keep your voice down. Don't spook the prey. Don't look so surprised. There are all kinds of prey out in the Snezhnayan wilds. This time, it's a Fae gang. Well, all you need to know is that these aren't Fae you want to mess with. They aren't legitimate organizations like the Fatui, but their roots run just as deep. Here in Snezhnaya, Most things considered prey are dangerous to get involved with, but a hunter has to make a living.
I mean, you two can work together. It's the travel you're working with.
Rumor has it that some of these gangland folks have connections at the Energy Commission, and they've got a real hoard of Kresnik Crystal, all for smuggling, of course. It won't appear on Project Stooge's ledger, so no officials will investigate, even if it gets stolen. Don't worry. Like I said, Fey gangs aren't legitimate organizations. Once the crystal has been distributed to freezing villagers, do you really think they'd dare go door to door to take it right back under the Druzhna's nose? And as for me, they can't trace this back to me. Just doing what needs to be done. Besides, it's nothing particularly noble. I'm just one crook robbing another. It's always good to have extra help, but... you know what? With your skills, you'll be fine. Good boy. Sit. Are there horns inside? And how about claws? So, the gang's heavyweights are present, and they're armed. How many horns are we talking? More than 10? Still can't count to 10, huh? Looks like I'll have to go and check for myself. I'm confident I can figure out their exact numbers, but I'll need to get closer. Traveler, stay hidden nearby with Tugarin for now, and wait for my signal. Excuse me. I wasn't aware that someone lived here.
Where'd you come from, kid? What do you want?
I'm just a hunter. I've been hunting nearby and used up all my fire water. So I need to find somewhere to warm up.
Save it, kid. You better scram, or there'll be trouble.
All right. 2 outside the door, 3 inside. No need to worry about runners after all.
The heck do you mean by that?
Like I said, I'm hunting.
There's the gunshot. It's go time.
Show me what you ready to taste my fists.
Go.
Just you.
Let's search the place and see where they hid the crystal.
I just thought of something. Why did this crowd damage? I could have swore I did like an ice attack during that. Good night, do see you tomorrow. I mean, alright. I guess I'll see you tomorrow then, assuming that I actually decide to stream tomorrow. Yeah, I thought so. I said like she was doing elemental like she was doing crowd damage on her normals.
A reward on the road.
Not a single piece in here. What were they guarding this cabin for then? A key and a card? What do you think they're for? Hold on to the card for now. As for the key, it's probably for that door over there. Makes sense if you think about it. Hoarding crystal is dicey business right now, so they'd want to keep their stash well hidden. Sure. Assuming this key unlocks the door. There's nothing here. Did we just get unlucky this time? This ice. No, this ice is fresh. Probably put here to keep people out. Guess we'll have to go deeper if we want to find our crystal. 2 safeguards in a row. Must be quite the hoard. No problem. It hasn't formed for long, so this should be a cinch. Sure enough, there's a path. Traveler, let's go.
I didn't see that hole there. Just checking if there's anything else up here.
On reflection, that was a risky move I made back there. Diving headfirst into a suspicious cave isn't how an experienced hunter should operate. But it had to be done. Too many people need this crystal.
Stay back!
Wait, what? How are there gang members here too? Not just yet. Not until we know what's going on. Looks like there are two groups over there. I'll need to use my scope to see clearly.
I said stay back! All of you! I've got the detonator in my hand!
Hey, cool it. I told you. Turn around and walk away now, and we won't cause you any trouble.
Not a chance! Anyone who finds treasure out in the wild gets a share of it. Old Sire's rules. The East Myloff family will get their fair share for Old Sire's sake, but the rest, we've earned it! You think you could just show up here and expect us to walk away empty-handed? That's not what the rules say!
They're arguing over how to split the loot?
Oh, you think you've hit the jackpot, huh? All you've managed to do is block the way in.
Bet you tried to get in, but failed, didn't you? You ain't getting nothing.
So what? We found this place first. There's gotta be a finder's fee for that, at least. Old Sire...
Old Sire is dead. Or were you hoping Zmi would pick up where he left off? Huh? You didn't think so. Now beat it!
What about Lady Voronina? You saying you're not scared of her either?
Oh, you!
Look, the only reason any of us are able to get by in this ash heap they call Snezhnaya is because of Old Sire. He put the rules in place for a reason, and no one gets to break them. Times have been tough for everyone. I get that. But if you break the rules, you can bet your life that Lady Voronina will be hearing about it.
All right, so we're doing this the hard way.
Don't you dare! Try anything, and we'll all be chewing rocks for the rest of our days!
Stop! You really want to die here?
We're all playing the same game, so don't take me for a fool. I know you left some men behind to seal the cave entrance from the outside when you came in. The boys on lookout told me. You never meant to let us get out alive. If it wasn't for these explosives, you'd have offed us already! We weren't the ones who stopped playing nice first. Didn't think you'd go this far for these antiques, but it looks like they'll sell for a lot more than I thought. And we want our share!
Antiques? Sell them? You short-sighted fools. You're the reason we're always getting trampled underfoot.
Oh, save it. You gonna make a deal or not?
Looks like we've run into another bunch of crooks robbing crooks. Valuable antiques, apparently. Fey gangs are known to smuggle that kind of stuff. We can't just hand antiques out to the villagers directly, though. We'll have to find a way to trade them in for Mora. But that, I can work with. The only thing that won't work is leaving here empty-handed. Leave this to me. Go, Tagarin.
Show me what? We got company?
Life goes on. A spot of tea time entertainment.
Just you?
How tiresome.
Just you? Cover me!
Why you gotta pop? All right.
Drat! Leave him be. We took care of the guys outside. If he wants to call for backup, he'll have to go back to base. That gives us more than enough time to clean this place out. Let's go take a look inside.
Yeah.
Antiques was right. None of this is from the present era. I don't know much about these ancient artifacts. If you're curious, I know a guy in the Rokot who's a bit of an expert about this kind of stuff. Maybe I can get him to come take a look later. This thing clearly isn't going anywhere. Let's start with whatever we can carry. But with this barrier blocking the way, we can't get any further inside.
Shadow Realm barrier device detected. With the right access card, it may be possible to unlock it.
An access card? Wait, that card we found earlier. Try it. With any luck, this might be what it's for. What just happened? The Shadow Realm. So this card and the items here, they're both connected to the Shadow Realm? Looks like we'll need to find an expert to figure out how to use these things. Everything else aside, at least the way's open. Still, if they knew they'd need this to clear the way, why leave it with the lookout outside? And then seal the cave entrance. Clearly, this card is very important to them. They couldn't afford to let it fall into the wrong hands. But they also had to make sure it was safe before using it. I just wonder why they'd exercise this much caution over a bunch of antiques. Guess we'll just have to head inside and take a look. We can study this card and that pedestal later when we have the time. What is it? It's clearly not from this era either. Is this one of the antiques they were talking about? Nothing else around here looks that valuable. You think we can sell this? We gotta make this hunt worth it somehow. Wait, that device. I remember now. Not long ago, a Fey gang was going around buying up blueprints from the Bielitsar's time. I thought they might be worth some cash, so I swiped one to take a look. Pretty sure the drawing on the blueprint was this exact device. Not sure. All I remember is that we need to connect these pipes to get it running. Getting rid of the ice freezing the pipes should do the trick. Since the Fey gangs value this device so much, we might as well give it a try and see what it actually does.
One more to go.
It's so warm. Some sort of furnace, maybe?
Looks like the intel was good. A prototype Kresnik's torch. Tech from that age is what the big boss needs for the plan.
Tagarn, don't move.
Smart choice if you ask me. See what I'm holding? I grabbed that numbskull's detonator during the commotion back there. Made a couple of modifications to it too. Now, the moment I let this thing go, it's gonna blow!
Oh, like a dead man switch.
So you came right back here without calling for backup? That wasn't such a smart choice.
Shut it! My men were wiped out, and I lost the access card. After all the manpower we put into obtaining it, if I go back now, the boss will have my head on the spot! I'm not leaving without that card! That and this equipment are crucial to the boss, so hand it over! Don't tell me you're after this technology too. Oh, I get it. Some other group sent you, huh? Who was it? The Energy Commission or Luchkin?
You're overcomplicating this. I have nothing to do with either of them.
Don't play games with me. After the old man died, the High Table decided we'd outlived our usefulness. Nowadays, we risk our necks digging stuff up in the Shadow Realm. And then what? It all ends up in the pockets of those big shots. Hey, I told you, tell your dog to get down and stay put!
Tagarn, down.
What the?
Down means to prepare to attack. Sit is staying put.
Who sent you? Who are you with?
No one. I'm just a hunter. So it's a prototype Kresnik's torch? Well, if it looks like a furnace, and it gives off light and heat like a furnace, let's just use it as a furnace. It really is unique. I've seen a lot of crystal-powered furnaces, and this one is stronger than any of them. It can warm up this whole area. This place makes a perfect shelter. I'll bring all the villagers at risk of freezing over here. Much easier than handing out crystal. This looked touch and go for a while, but in the end, it was a successful hunt. Oh, I'm sure that if we kept following the trail, we could end up accomplishing something pretty monumental. But I'm also sure that would involve pointing my gun at more people along the way. And honestly, that's not what I'm about. Question for you. What do you think is the difference between a hunter and an adventurer? With the sprawling wilderness before them, a hunter turns back after catching their prey. But an adventurer always goes that extra step further. So, I'll let you hold on to that access card and any weapon parts we find here. You're the most famous member of the Adventurers Guild after all. Monumental events always seem to find you, don't they? Of course, I know that. Anyway, let's bring the villagers over. Turns out there's another exit here. I only noticed it when we were escorting the villagers over. Might be useful when you're in a hurry. We did good today. Thanks for all your help. Pleasantries aside, here's your payment, so please take it. If you ever need a hand in the future, I'll be ready to do my part.
Oh, looks like I found this area. Alright, so I can just construct the thing. Okay. I guess I made a pretty good find doing this particular mission. Alright. So with that, I'm going to probably end it right here, actually. I could do more of this later in the week. If not, then tomorrow or something. It just depends. But yeah. I'd like to, as usual, thank everybody for watching. I will see you guys next time. Also, you know the usuals. If you haven't, the Discord server link is literally right there as the pinned comments. You can click on it at your leisure. You can post pretty much anything you want over there. Kind of a freedom of speech thing. But just make sure things go into the right folders. And just, again, be respectful. I know freedom of speech is there, but you know, just don't go looking for trouble like that. It's more of a hassle than it's worth. All right, I'll see y'all.